Toby, are you in the dirt? Toby, are you in the dirt? Were you digging? Hey, look at mommy. Were you digging? Oh my gosh. Ah.
Good morning, ninjas. Welcome to Princess Ninja and Keto. Welcome to Florida, where it is 53 degrees at 7 a.m. I only have a couple minutes this morning to do my intro, say good morning to you. I don't have anything to show you to eat because I have decided to just do a coffee and fast for a while. It's just, if I'm not hungry, I'm not going to eat. And so this morning when I woke up, I'm really just, maybe from doing carnivore yesterday, I did a real heavy protein day yesterday, so I'm just not hungry this morning. I did put a half a scoop of collagen in my coffee and 3 tablespoons of keto unsweetened sweet cream creamer, which takes my coffee to about 85 calories. So I am not fasting for autophagy. I am fasting for weight loss, but I'm fasting because I'm just not hungry. So I'll have to be careful today because days like this can get a little squirrely. Like, I'll wake up and I won't be hungry, but then I'll be starving by 9:30, and that's way too early to break my fast because I normally don't eat until 11 or 12, and I try to do 2 meals a day, and then it just kind of throws my whole schedule off, and it ends up being a situation to where I end up eating my lunch at 10 because I'm starving, and then I'm starving at dinner time. So I always have to be careful about letting myself get too hungry because there's always the potential that I will lose my mind and binge eat. So it's actually better for me to eat 3 meals a day, keep my calories and my macros on point, but it's actually better for me as a former binge eater to eat 3 small meals a day and not feel hungry than it is for me to try to fast and let hunger set me up to binge eat. I hope that made sense. I'm not quite awake yet. I haven't finished my coffee. But anyway, I am behind this week. I'm behind on comments. I'm behind on watching videos. I'm behind on commenting on videos. I don't know how I got myself behind, but I'm behind. I feel like I'm behind. I feel like there's so many more things that I should be doing right now. The good news is my eBay store has picked up. I've made quite a few sales in there since yesterday. So things are picking up there. My Poshmark is okay, but there's always work to be done there. I am planning a huge yard sale with my sister Barbara coming up. We're shooting for like the 3rd week in May, and then that gives us some nice warm weather. That gives us plenty of time to price things. That gives people a chance to want to be out and about, people who are tired of being quarantined. We think that holding it outside on a warm, sunny day is really going to be okay. We'll still wear masks. We'll still have gloves. We'll still be using Lysol wipes, but taking precautions is necessary. But we've decided to go for it. So around the middle of May, I will have a yard sale with my sister and start trying to move a lot of this inventory. Never, ever, ever in a million years did I think that I would post a photograph of myself and have someone call me their body goal. Best compliment ever. All right, guys, welcome to my commitment to fitness. Today, I'm going to tell you a little bit about what happened today. My plan got derailed, but I've saved it. I've saved the day. A little bit of damage maybe because I snacked this morning. Like, I had this great plan in place that I was going to fast because I wasn't hungry. And then around 9 o'clock, the hunger hit like crazy. So I thought, I'm just going to have some of that extra crispy bacon I made, kind of like a crunchy munchy thing. And I think it just triggered something in my brain that said, you want a snack. But I did good. It's all keto. So I had 4 slices of the crunchy bacon, and I waited a little bit, and I'm like, oh wow, now I'm really hungry, right? So I made myself an iced coffee. I got a plate, a small dessert plate, like a little small 6-inch round plate. And I made, I filled it, it's probably 2 big handfuls of pork rinds. And then I had a little bit, like 2 tablespoons of sour cream left. And so my favorite snack in the entire world is the pork rinds with the sour cream. That is life. I love it. But it's a lot of empty calories. A lot of empty calories. So anyway, I ate 2 ounces of the pork rinds, and then I ate the 2 tablespoons of sour cream, which is also very high calorie. And then I thought to myself, well, it's 10:30, and if I don't eat now, I'm going to be hungry in 2 more hours. So I went ahead and had my yogurt. And as of right now, I'm sitting somewhere around, oh, and then I had some bone broth. And so right now I'm sitting somewhere between 700 and 800 calories. I can't remember. And tonight I am making a bacon wrapped beef tenderloin. So I'm going to be okay. I'm going to make myself a small salad. I still have a few carbs, so I'm just going to do like a lettuce and cucumber salad. And I'm going to have the meat, and that'll be it for me. And I'll still be able to nail my macros and nail my calories for the day without any guilt at all. All right, so you've fallen off keto, and you're feeling down, you're hating yourself, you're gaining weight back, you're not feeling good, you're feeling like you are starting back at day 1, but you're not. You are not starting at day 1. Do you remember how overwhelmed you were on day 1, wondering what was a macro? How much fat do I eat? How many grams of fat are in this? How many grams of carbs are in this? Come on. If you've been doing keto for more than 3 months, you are not at day 1, even if your weight is. I can guarantee you that even if you started cheating on keto the day of quarantine 6 weeks, 5 weeks ago, that half of your weight gain is water weight. Half of it is water weight. So you, my dear, are not at day 1. And I would love to be the fun parent that has parties at my house so my kids are my BFF. But I'm going to be the strict parent. I'm going to be the jerk. I'm going to be the one that you guys aren't going to love until you have kids of your own. And understand that I am being strict out of love. That I am being real out of love. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. If you have fallen off of keto because of the unavailability of food, and now food's starting to make a comeback, or you initially freaked out, you went off keto, or maybe you've lost your job, things are uncertain. Hot dogs, they sell, I know they're not clean hot dogs, but going off of keto is not going to help you. It's not going to help you. It's going to harm you. And it's going to make that emotional recovery from where you are right now even harder. Because now you're going to be dealing with the cravings, the sugar cravings, the carb cravings. Come on, you can do this. Don't tell me it's too hard. Go out and buy a dozen eggs for $2. Buy a couple cans of tuna fish, a bundle of celery, some lettuce leaves. Make yourself some sandwich wraps. Make yourself some quiche. You can do this. Hot dogs, lunch meat. I don't even care that it's dirty. I would rather you call me up tomorrow and say, Melanie, I am doing the dirtiest keto. my first statement out of my mouth would be, but you're still keto, right? But you are not back at day one. You have more knowledge now than you ever did. The fact that your heart feels guilty for cheating, you are not at day one. Because when you first started this, it was probably strictly weight loss motivated because you saw somebody on YouTube talking about how much weight they lost on keto. And you thought, what a great plan. But now you're sitting there and you're feeling guilty. Why? Because you know the difference between how you felt on keto and how you feel now not on keto. And so that's a lot further than you were on day one. You may have gained 10, 12 pounds, but half of that is water weight. You are not on day one simply because you have the knowledge now that you never had on day one. You are not on day one. If I walk a mile and trip and fall, it doesn't mean that I did not walk that initial mile. Even if it takes me a week to stand up, I still completed a mile. You were still keto and it's not too late. It's not too hard. That's not an excuse. You know what's going to be hard? It's 3 months, 6 months, 9 months. What does it matter if you start back tomorrow, today, tonight, at dinner time, or you start back 6 months from now? When half of that weight is not water weight, half of that weight is legit. All of the weight is legit. And then it takes your body forever to go back into repair mode. It's not too late. You have not failed. So I'm going to be the tough mom. And I'm going to tell you, okay, if you are listening to me and you are waiting for me to give you some kind of revolutionary saying, quote, something that's going to make you wake up tomorrow and want to be keto, why are you feeling guilty if you know that you don't want to be keto again? You have to make a decision here. Life is not easy. We lose people we love. Marriages, relationships fall apart. Kids, we worry about our kids. We worry about our finances. No job is guaranteed, right? We have sickness, illnesses. Why is making yourself unhealthy an option? Why is that an option? Take that off the table. I don't care if you got to do dirty keto. I don't care if you got to do lazy keto. I don't care if you've got to eat 4 keto meals a day, but make it keto. Make it keto. Do the best that you can with what you have. And if you emotionally right now are even too crippled to even be able to take on one more task, then today, do one thing better than you did yesterday and build on that. Don't forget the mile that you've walked simply because you tripped and you fell. All it means is you fell. It doesn't mean that you failed.
Now go to your room and don't come out until you have a better attitude.
All right, guys, here's my dinner tonight. Just a basic salad with just a pinch of bacon bits with some blue cheese dressing and 2 olives sliced up. And then this is my beef tenderloin wrapped in bacon and air fried. All right, guys, it's that time of day. How about some accountability? I have been binge free for 115 days and had 2 cheats in the year of 2020. My lowest weight last week rang in at 185.6. Since then, I've ticked up a pound or 2 and kind of floating there, but I'm okay with that. I'm actually up exactly 1 pound. Okay, so last week, you can see what my stats were. I made my calories, protein, and fitness 6 out of 7 days. I made my carb goal and fat goal 3 out of 7 days. And my average weight for the entire week was 186.4. So as far as weight is, as of right now, both my average and my weight is up. I'm up a pound from my highest weight, and I'm up 0.2 pounds from my average last week. I've had a couple high calorie days. Let's take a look at Tuesday. My weigh-in this morning was 186.6. My calories 1,383 with a goal of 1,500. That's pretty close, guys. My protein goal, 100 or over, and I got 130, so I did great there. My fat goal is 100 grams or less, and I came in with 92. My carbohydrate goal is 10 or less, and I came in with 11.3. And my steps today, woo, with an intentional 4-mile walk was 12,430. Let me turn this camera around and say good night. All right, guys, I'm going to try to make this quick. This is my $11 yoga ball. And primarily what I use this for is to sit and watch TV and work on my posture. A lot of times I put my hands on my knees with my elbows locked so that I don't slouch forward, I don't lean back, and I don't get lazy, right? The entire time I'm sitting here, I'm sucking in my gut. I am getting a full lower body workout right here. Just balancing on this ball. You can do modified like this. That changes your weight distribution, right? So it's also going to engage different muscles. Simply by raising your arms and bending one way or another. The other way that I use this yoga ball is to assist me in doing planks. If you don't pump it up all the way, you can roll your elbows here and come up for a plank. And you're also engaging your core. You're engaging your back. It makes it a little more challenging. You can do leg lifts, holding on to something, right? You can do leg lifts and focus on your waist, right? It's amazing what you can do with this $11 yoga ball. I found it on Amazon. It stores away in my closet. It is kind of big and bulky, so you might want to have room for it. But as far as if I just want to sit here and I just want to watch TV and I don't want to work out, I am engaging my core just by simply rocking back and forth and focusing on my posture. I am engaging my abdominal muscles. And I guarantee you, if it's your first time doing this and you watch a half-hour show, doing this the entire time, keeping your upper body straight, your back straight, and you just move your hips side to side, I guarantee you, you're going to feel your abs in the morning. This is a great, inexpensive piece of equipment that you can simply sit and watch TV with. Easy as that. Let me turn this camera around again. Well, actually, it's already turned around, and wrap it up. All right, guys, I had an amazing day today. It could have been a disaster, but you know what I'm saying? This whole third year of keto, okay, the first year of keto was just trying to understand keto, right? Just trying to get a grasp on keto. And then somewhere between day 1 and 6 months, then I started understanding food and how our hormones react to food and what could be underlying issues, what could be stalling me, what could be causing me to not lose weight as fast as everyone else. The second year was a year of discovery. It was a year of reconnecting with Jesus. It was a year of surrendering my binge eating and everything at the feet of my Lord and Savior and coming to terms with myself that it's okay that I can't have sweets, and it's not that it's not keto friendly, but it's just what it does to my brain, what it does to my happiness, what it does to my heart, and what it does to my health when I eat it. It triggers something inside of me that's very bad, and the devil will work through any weakness he can to get you back. And addiction, my friends, binge eating, that's all part of the devil. And he can't have me. He can't have me. I confess. He can't have me anymore. So me and God got this. How do we now take this from a weight loss journey to living the rest? What does living the rest of my life keto look like? That's my third year. That is my third year, slaying the beast. And I talk about the beast being my eating addictions, being my food addictions, and my binging disorder. If you have fallen off of keto because of everything going on in the world, you've not failed, you've simply fallen. Get up. And if you need help, holler. He's always there. You're never alone. I'll see you tomorrow with another daily vlog. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.